Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Doué. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Stones deals with that comfortably. Driving forward. Conte! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Now somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Spread it left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly should have gone for the...
Kane! Bellingham touches it back. That has been cut short. Now it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Will play through for the wide man.
Well, he can't say there was nothing to aim for. What a letdown.
Deftly away. Great ball, and he's in here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. England have reclaimed it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So it is still 0-0. And he's got away from him. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Menu. And the keeper's there to save. He doesn't look too happy with that. England with the corner, they're first. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Well, what a waste that one is. Looks to the other side. Barcola. Barcola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! Just eases him off the ball. It's a good look. Oh, good climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass.
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
Gets his head on it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's given a throw. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Upamecano clears without hesitation. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Tony, and he welcomes it in. And it's O'Reilly. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And he's decided to go for it. That's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Kane. Goes for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Barcola charging forward, the ball at his feet.
There will be
Real
1 minute added
chance!
time.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Please join no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but the shooting, not good enough.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Doué. And it's slung out wide. Upamecano with the clearance. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And it's Koundé. O'Reilly gets a foot in here. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Menu. Alexander-Arnold. That's a dangerous ball. Shot, surely! And he makes no mistake. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. England are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And it's played forward. Nicely weighted ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Menu knocks it into space. Now it's Saka. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Distributed tidily. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The goal for England after 68 minutes.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, that's been intercepted. Stones. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. England really could have done without this. So where will he go? It's hit the upright, and that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 72 minutes is
Just
number
one
10.
in it now.
Kylian
Oh, we have a very
Mbappe.
different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Great chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an imaginative pass. O'Reilly pokes it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Into the last quarter of an hour.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Probing pass. Can he get it through? He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? Shoots! And it's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Great vision. Oh, well measured. Towering header. Oh, crossbar! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Harry Kane!
And yes, it's him again.
Kane!
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
Hello,
obligation
everybody, and welcome
right
to
from the
today's
start.
match.
These teams know
England
they cannot falter.
against Argentina.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tony. Now it's Tony. Bellingham finding himself in space. And claimed it back swiftly. Lofted it. Bullish header! Goal! England! England take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 22, Harry Kane.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Bellingham making a dash for it. Otamendi. He has found a way through. He's in a... And the shots! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
And Martinez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Argentina have it back and can go again. Romero makes the interception. That's been cut out, well played. O'Reilly looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Takes a shot! And that was very necessary. Simeone. Alvarez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Otamendi clears. Alvarez. Now Martinez. Over to the right flank. Alvarez in acres of space out wide. Applies the finish!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Fernandez. Tony, spread to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Paul with the clearance. And it's decent chance! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Rice certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And the pass is intercepted. Now there's big chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
England find a position of real strength now. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rice! And he couldn't keep it down. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 3 minutes added to
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice does well to get it back.
England are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Nicely shaped ball. And that brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
England really are in
Please
control
turn your
here.
attention
They've
to the
done
screen
exactly
for
what they set
information
out to
provided
do.
by the
There's a
local
genuine
police.
flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
England are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. We're on the move again. pass, but can he get there? He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shot, surely! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Romero tries to clear. And the shot! And that is faded wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Fernandez. That's good. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's on his own! And a chance! And no mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Simeone. Now, can they get him away? Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
England, after 62
And that means just one thing.
Number 10.
Match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Tagliafico clears without hesitation. Now, can they get it back? And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that has put paid to that. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham! He's been... And that's a sharp finish. Molina. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. And he's there to belt it away. Bellingham with the delivery. Surely now! Keeper always had the measure of that. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
This looks promising. He has found... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Could be danger here. He's having a shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's got away. Great ball, and he's in here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now he's running away. Good ball, good take. Now the ball in. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young...
He's had a shot! Pinged towards the front line. And it's Kane. Saka in acres of space out wide. Corner it is. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's only too happy to take that back. Tidily. O'Reilly does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Here it is, crossed in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's their second corner of the game. He's having a hit! Oh, cracking effort. Can he finish? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed.
Decent chance! And he scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Hernandez has to go back here. He's in a great position here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Saka.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Oh, shooting chance! Can he get it through? Ball in towards the middle. He's done very well to take that back. Olise, well read, nice interception. Now he's got space here. Stones calmly anticipates. Now it's Bellingham. That has not gone well. He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe, Tchouaméni. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Drives it in. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Half an hour played now. Aims beyond the defence. It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Olise plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Mukiele. And it's Doué. He won't be happy with that one. And he was quick to react. Olise. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's O'Reilly. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tony. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tony given the lift of his goal. Olise. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take and a good chance! And the ball's in, he goes again. Volleyed effort.
O'Reilly really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Doué. Guéhi wins the duel this time. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Driving on and making good progress. And that's a good ball. O'Reilly. Mbappe! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
Kane! Goal, England! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Le numéro 22.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. In with the challenge. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham.
England are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Shifted it to the flank. That is a great... Tries a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. No way through. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass. Chance, surely! And again! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
England may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tchouaméni, Mbappe going after that. And he's intervened well there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise, Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pickford, oh, he's been caught napping. Not the most accurate pass. Olise, shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room.
It could be chopped, and he shoots! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Olise. He'll try from distance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shot at goal! He's kept it out just.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there. And the pass is intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. England can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. The end of the game, reflections.
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it.